Right guys, here we are. We've got to the BMX track off the M1, Pineham I think it's called, or Pinewood. Anyway, either way, I've got the XMAXX here, the AS XMAXX. I've got some 5th scale wheels on it. I wanted these for the 5T, to be honest, my 5T, but they're on eBay used with these adapters for the XMAXX, so I thought why not give them a go with the XMAXX. But anyway, more to the point, I've got the stock wheels in my bag to put them on and try them. More to the point, just having a bit of fun here at the BMX track, and maybe this is the first run, proper run, doing a bit of bashing with the XMAXX, the V2. Only just got it. Quick run on the grass, which hopefully you've already seen, where I just gave it like a quick test run. And well, yeah, this is the first time I've actually used it properly, as long as no one kicks me off here, of course. So yeah, AS stock system, stock gearing as far as I'm aware. I got it used, of course, this truck, and that's about the size of it. So let's see if it survives this place. Okay, the ground here it's solid. It's proper, basically concrete with gravel on it. So it's pretty heavy duty. There's some tarmac curves as well. So there's not much give in this ground. So fingers crossed anyway, I don't break it on the first jump. But the first thing I'm noticing is there's not much punch. Once you're in the air and you touch the throttle to try and get the nose up, there's not much punch in that at all. In fact, less than I remember from my V1. Obviously geared up the V1, so I don't know, maybe this is again a kind of feeling I had with my V1 XMAXX, that it was kind of under geared, or under, the ESC wasn't really allowing it to have as much power as you thought you could have, especially on AS. Okay, let's get the stock tyres on this thing. Okay, the other thing to mention very quickly is it's damn hot. So I'm sweating like mad. So heat was always a problem with the XMAXX V1, as in watching heat or watching the temperature of your ESC and motor. Of course, this one comes with a fan. It's AS though. Some people have had problems with their ESCs, fires and whatnot, even on this V2, or maybe less than fires, but just ESCs failing. So I'm going to run this stock ESC for now, but I have got a Max 5 which I ran in my V1. I'm going to run it in the V2 soon. So, you know, I'd like to get a couple of runs, at least 2 or 3, 4 runs with this ESC. Hopefully it'll hold up and hopefully it'll be okay, and I won't have any complaints with it. I prefer, I like the stock tyres. I know everyone's going on about these Pro lines, the B-Lock Pro lines, which I do like the look of, but the stock XMAXX tyres are good. As far as an RTR tyre goes, they're really good. If they hold together, they got good soft compound, they grip well, they balloon a bit at high speed, but it's not a high speed car, is it? So it's a basher, and for bashing they're really good. Obviously should have touched the brake there. I didn't touch it, I don't know why. That was a big front end hit, that was. I couldn't really see it, to be honest, but as in see the car. Ugh. Thing that just came out, so I'd imagine that's probably a fan blade smashing on this fan. Not 100% sure, but that's one of the things that's most impressive about the XMAXX for me, is this terrain. I've just hammered across all this rough ground, and it just eats it up. All through here. Luckily I missed these because I didn't even see them. I've got my eye on this new Proline body, luckily, because I think I'm going to need it. XMAXX is holding up. It's had a few hits, big hits, but that's what we're here for, right? That's definitely a good addition, isn't it? That rear post there to save the rear end. I'm gonna hit this. I'd say that, looking at that, I mean, if you look at my height, I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely my eye line height. I'm 5'8", I'm quite short, so it's quite a big jump. I guess the idea is to avoid that fence. Last jumps of the day, always the biggest. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if I caught that on film, but I landed literally about 2 foot from that fence over there. Right, I'm gonna go over the fence because I think it'd be safer to go over the fence. Okay, can you backflip an AS XMAXX? Stock gearing, stock, on a jump that big? Let's find out, shall we? Oh. Now that was a one-wheel landing from, I don't know how high that was. And it appears to be okay. Just to mention the self-righting, I'll never ever be using that. I know this is the V2 XMAXX, but my V1 XMAXX I used self-righting once, and only once. And there's actually a video of me doing that, and I snapped a brand new set of front diff gears doing it on concrete. It was geared up to 1950, so partly user error, but that's what happened once and only once, and that's what happened. Just to video it, just out of interest. So there is that video on my channel if you want to see it, but I won't be using self-righting on the V2 XMAXX. Well, I'm calling that a day. I'm sweating like mad. Can hardly see. So much sweat on my face. I'm quite surprised, actually, that did not break. I've seen Kevin Talbot, I think it is, on YouTube doing a lot of videos with his 8S XMAXX. I think maybe he had a 6S XMAXX as well. And his takes hammering. He gives it some serious abuse. And I think he's possibly locked the centre diff as well, or he's put some putty in it. If anyone knows what Kevin Talbot did with his centre diff for those standing backflips, let me know. For it to survive that, it's got my seal of approval straight away. I think there's absolutely no reason that you can say that an XMAXX V2 is not durable. I get a feeling that ESC is holding it back a little bit. Occasionally it kind of twitches, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure that it's giving me 100% all the time. So I think Max 5 is the way forward. I know a lot of people fit a Max 6, I guess it's cheaper, but I don't think there's a great deal in it. And for me, I know it fits the Max 6 straight in there, I think, but the Max 5, it's more powerful and you can use it in other stuff. So 8S, 5th scales and so on. So I don't see the point of getting a Max 6 myself, but anyway. Obviously finance dictates as usual. The next step for me is using it a lot more, and I reckon getting a new body, one of these Pro-Line bodies, unless I go for this indestructible body, this black one. But for now I'll stick with the stock body because it's holding together, and it's going to break anyway, so I'll just keep it as it is. I'm staying with the stock tyres, although I do like those Traxxas sand paddles. I've done a few sand videos, check them out if you haven't already, and sand paddles would be awesome on this, I would think, in the sand dunes in France where I've used it before. But anyway, to avoid being too long a video, thanks guys for watching. Really enjoyed the bash. XMAXX V2, I love it. Let's catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, subscribe, share. It's all appreciated. Thanks guys. Right, just got it back to the car, and just to say, the only noise I'm noticing at the moment is that. If you move it fast, it doesn't do anything. But if you try and move it slowly, I know a few people have had the bent centre drive shaft, so I'm wondering if it could possibly be that. But anyway, I'll have a look at it, and if I find anything wrong, I'll let you guys know.